LSG.
Your champion, Jonathan Gresham, looking great in the defense a few weeks ago against Joe Keys. Dragon Lee, we saw him last week when things got wild in that 8-man, the television champ. And Tony Deppen, nobody home. LSG fakes him out. Gets to go over the drop kick, shoots the half into the crucifix there for one, excuse me. And it's Deppen La Maestral. Springboard catches LSG. Swinging neck breaker.
So he doesn't embarrass you.
Corner to corner. Has Deppen up.
I've seen this before.
Go!
That's it. That's it, Riccaboni. I promise you that.
Hangman bomb, 2, 3. He got him.
The winner of this match, LSG. The team of Fred Yehi. And representing the Foundation, he is the Ring of Honor Wrestling Pure Wrestling Champion and a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham. And Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams. The team of Wheeler, Yuta. And representing the Foundation, he's a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, Jay Lethal. And Red Titus.
Oh,
Honor yourself, Jay.
Riccaboni, you know if you grab the wrist of your opponent, you can pretty much take anything. He doesn't take it.
Single leg instead. It's Gresham looking for maybe a short arm scissor. Lethal trying to fight out of it. Does. Going back to a front face lock. Scoots out. Hammer lock is Lethal. Back to his feet real quick. Snapmare takeover, but it's Gresham who grabs the wrist, counters. Gresham with the wrist lock. Working over the arm of Lethal. Lethal slips out. Now wrist lock. Arm wringer. It's Lethal in control. No, it's Gresham who breaks through. Headlock. Spins him around. Front face lock. Gresham, Lethal. Gresham side headlock takeover. Lethal to the mat. Lethal pops out. Here we go.
Breathe.
Irish whip here. Gresham up and over. Caught.
Blocked it.
Wheelbarrow spins through. Combination cutter on Titus. One knee Williams. Oh. Combination here.
Hold on now. We're seeing a little catch point continuity.
Scrolling across the chest of Yuta. Yuta inverted atomic drop. It's Sagiri. And now Yuta. Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks the right. Lethal. Injection on Gresham. But Gresham's not the legal man.
Gresham, he pushed his partner out of the way to protect him, but it's over now.
3, wait a minute. I got to think about what we just saw here.
Yeah.
The winners of the match, the team of Red Titus, Wheeler, Utah, and Jay Lethal.
So what happened there was Fred Yehi was the legal man. Gresham saw what was happening with Jay Lethal, pushed him out the way, took the cutter because he knew he was giving Fred Yehi another chance to win. But he didn't realize Red Titus was behind him with that hydraulic drop kick, knocked him out cold.
Hi, I'm Quinn McKay, and I'm here to update you on everything going on for the week in Ring of Honor. Today, we have a very special announcement regarding our 19th anniversary at the end of the show, so stay tuned. On the latest episode of ROH TV, we saw a main event that was the personification of pure. Jay Lethal, Red Titus, and Wheeler Yuta faced Jonathan Gresham, Tracy Williams, and Fred Yehi in a 6-man tag that defined what ROH is all about. This was more than an exhibition, and thus, the rankings have been affected. Stay tuned for updated rankings a little later on. I was able to get comments from the winners immediately following the match, so let's go to those now. I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor, and in an incredible match, we just saw the Foundation get a huge win over the rest of the Foundation. Guys, get in here. Come here. I have some questions for you. Actually, I'm very excited. I have very many questions.
That was a hell of a workout, boys.
Does this mean that there is an A roster and a B roster within the Foundation? And if that is the case, does this also mean that you guys officially have your sights on the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championships?
Well, Quinn, if you don't know our mission by now, I gotta ask you, where have you been? That is exactly our mission, to purify this company. And I have the best wrestlers in the world behind me right now. Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, The Machine, Rhett Titus, and of course the franchise Jay Lethal. And let me introduce you to two pure wrestlers that have traveled the entire world, honing their craft.
Come on, guys. Get in here.
Wheeler Yuta, Fred Yehi, two of the best professional wrestlers in the world. This is the new era of honor, people. It looks bright to me. We are the foundation.
Coming for all the belts. Also on the latest edition of ROH TV, Tony Deppen returned and went one-on-one with LSG. This was a great match, set up by fan demand and the fact that Tony pinned LSG at Final Battle. As a result, these men are now 1-1, as LSG was able to pick up an impressive victory and move up in the TV title rankings. Let's hear what LSG had to say right after the match. I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor. We just saw a very intense matchup between Tony Deppen and LSG. Tony Deppen's a relative newcomer to this company, and LSG has something to prove. LSG, this was a little bit of a rematch for you. At Final Battle, Tony Deppen pinned you, and now you've gotten one back.
Don't get used to it, all right? Don't get used to it. Tony, you took what was mine. That was 15 years in the making. My Final Battle moment. You came in and you took it away. Let me remind you, anybody who wants to come into Ring of Honor, you have to go through guys like me. Tonight, I reminded you of that. Tony, I respect you. I respect what you've done to get here. But please, please do not get in the way of fate.
That seems kind of foreboding. Get ready, because the upcoming edition of ROH TV is going to be gigantic. The main event is the long-awaited ROH six-man championship match between Shane Taylor Promotions and the returning Nexus Squad. Back in December, you'll remember, the ROH Board of Directors made the decision to award Shane Taylor and SOS the six-man belts due to forfeit, since Bandito and Flamita were unable to make the scheduled match. Shane Taylor, however, refused to accept the championships in that manner, and this weekend he gets the competitive match that he and SOS have desired all along. Let's hear from both teams right now.
Flamita, Bandido, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I'm very excited and very happy because es tiempo de defender nuestros títulos. ¿Y saben contra quién?
¿Contra quién? Dime contra quién.
Shane Taylor and SOS.
Yeah, Shane Taylor and SOS. I know you are undefeated, but it's time to show you that. Así es, los mexicanos venimos a demostrarles que seguimos siendo los reyes, los latinos.
Y esa noche, nosotros nos regresamos con esto a casa.
Así es, porque recuérdalo, pocos,
pero locos.
Nosotros somos
¡The Mexa Squad!
Yeah. ¡Arriba México!
¡Vámonos! ¡Ve la raza!
I told Khan and Moses, you give me 1 year, and I'll make you champions in Ring of Honor. That night was supposed to be Final Battle, but Mexa Squad, you couldn't be there. Ring of Honor tried to give us your six-man tag team championships. Shane Taylor Promotions is not a charity. Nobody gives us anything. We take what we want. And now that you're all ready to go and you're healthy, we're going to make history the way we wanted to when we take those championships from you.
And when Shane T speaks, he tells no lies. 'Cause when one dies, 1,000 rise.
Shane Taylor has two of the biggest matches of his life on back-to-back weeks, as he'll face the ROH World Champion El Toro Blanco Roosh on the weekend of February 27th on the Championship Edition of ROH TV. The Championship Edition of TV will also see Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal put their belts on the line against the winners of a big tag team contenders match this weekend. On the latest episode of ROH TV, we saw Mark and Jay Briscoe reconcile with each other after being, well, to put it simply, at odds for the last couple of months. I really feel like we had an emotional breakthrough, but it should be noted that I am not a licensed therapist, and I would not take my advice whatsoever. With that said, they will team back up to go for the gold this weekend when the Briscoes face the Facción Ingobernable members Dragon Lee and Kenny King, with the winners receiving a shot on the championship edition of TV. Let's hear from both teams now.
Kenny King knows that the road to the ROH World Tag Team title always seems to go through them boys, the Briscoes. ¿Te gusta? Me gusta. Yeah, that was cute, but no more rhyming. It's not time to rhyme, it's time to fight. Jay and Mark, you already know that I bring the fight, but this time, I'm not bringing 200 pounds of dead weight with me, I'm bringing the young dragon, and he spits fire.
Briscoes, son familiar, but look at me, brother, look at me. Estoy un poco chueco, mira. ¿Por qué necesito mi otro campeonato? ¿Por qué seremos los nuevos campeones? Because we are
La Facción Ingobernable.
I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor. I have the Briscoes with me. Briscoes, boys, later on, you have a match against Kenny King and Dragon Lee. And they are, to my knowledge, the one thing standing between you and being in contention for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships once again. So is it safe to say that you guys are...
Them boys is back, baby.
Yeah, okay,
Them
good.
boys is back. Let's go.
The boat is coming to town. You hear me? The boat is coming to town. The title ship, baby. The championship ship. The championship, baby. It's coming to town because them boys is going for number 11. You hear me?
La Facción. Whatever the hell y'all want to call yourself, it ain't gonna matter.
13.
We them boys, we the Briscoes, and we about to show y'all just what the hell we do. We back, baby. Let's do it.
Championship ship. That's really good. That's really good. Also this weekend, the grudge heats up as we see Mike Bennett battle Bateman in an aptly titled grudge match. As we have stated, the ROH Board of Directors have banned Vincent and Matt Taven from touching each other at an ROH-sanctioned event. This rule does not apply to Mike Bennett, and he's looking to end the Righteous's reign of terror this weekend. Let's now hear from one half of the OGK.
Bateman, I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh wow, short and scary. Regarding things that are not short, the Mile High Magnum Dak Draper is now in the ROH Pure division. Originally in the Television Championship division, Draper submitted a request to the Board of Directors to be moved, and it was approved. Currently, Draper is 1-0 in the Pure division, and Jonathan Gresham's Pure Championship is his ultimate goal. Let's get words from Dak right now.
See this? This is a packet. This is a packet that I put together over the last couple of weeks, and I submitted it to the Ring of Honor office as an official request to move from the TV division over to the Pure division. And I've gotten way more pushback on it than I ever thought I would. The main reason people keep giving me is that, well, Dak Draper is so highly ranked in the TV division, why would he ever want to leave? Well, maybe Dak Draper doesn't do things for rankings. Maybe Dak Draper has a near medical need for attention and can see that the most heavily featured division on ROH TV is the Pure division. The most talked about division, the Pure division. Surprise, the most talked about champion is the Pure champion, Jonathan Gresham. It only makes sense to put Dak Draper in the Pure division. And then people say that, well, maybe you'd be stepping on the toes of the ROH dojo. Maybe you're shutting doors that you opened yourself. Maybe you're shutting doors for guys like Joe Keys. Joe Keys is a phenomenal talent. He's a great athlete, and he's happy to be there. And that's the problem with Joe Keys. He's happy to be there. I've never been happy to be somewhere in my life. I'm not happy being just a part of the roster. I might have a 1-0 record in Pure Rules matches, but it might as well be 100-0 because when I do something, I set my sights straight for the top. And while I'm not saying that I'm overlooking anyone in this division, my focus is firmly on the Pure champion, Jonathan Gresham. And anyone that stands in my way, well, shame on you.
We've received word that you can expect Dak Draper versus Joe Keys at a Pure Rules match very soon. In another division change and an exact opposite move, Foundation member Tracy Williams has submitted an application to enter the Television Championship division, despite his high rankings in the Pure division. The Foundation is on a mission to purify every division, and Tracy now has his sights set on Dragon Lee and the ROH TV title. Let's take a look now at the Pure Division rankings, plus how the rankings are shaping up across the board.
By Castle has him up back in the ring! No! By Woods! Woods has him! Traps him in the cloverleaf! Body scissors!
That's it, that's it!
Woods lock does it!
Wow!
Taylor got him! Welcome to the land!
That'll do it, Riccoboni!
That's
it! That's it! That's it!
Shane Taylor has pinned Jay Lethal!
Wow!
But I fight the way I like. I don't walk the way you like. I don't talk the way you like. But I fight the way I like. I don't move the way you like. Man, my crew ain't who you like. But we fight the way we like.
Team in looking for it! Looking for it! He got it at Trent Center and it's over!
The winners of this match by submission, the team of Matt Taven and Mike Bennett.
Oh,
That's
and
it.
Williams,
That's it.
pile driver.
Yeah, that'll do it right there, Riccoboni.
Cover,
That's it.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams.
While we know collecting wins, moving up the ranks, and attaining championships is the main goal of our athletes, they have to collect more than just wrestling accolades, right? Let's see. What do you collect?
Hey everybody, Ian Riccoboni here. I collect all kinds of stuff. I have autographed Sports Illustrated from Lehigh Valley's Larry Holmes. I got this cool piece of memorabilia that's signed by Bob Backlund, Ric Flair, Harley Race, Mil Mascaris, the Philly Fanatic, Round Mound Rebound, Charles Barkley. But most of all, I collect the micro brawlers. I got almost all of them right there. I got some more in other places. And if you thought Don West was the only person to have Gem Mint 10s, you're wrong. Gem Mint 10 Moses Malone. Gem Mint 10 Moses Malone. Gem Mint 10 Moses Malone. And I got rookie cards, baby. Rookie cards, Moses Malone. Here we are. And that's what I collect.
Hey guys, so I've already taken you on a tour of my closet where you saw all my different outfits, shoes, and purses. You guys have also seen my extensive collection of Pokemon. But something that not a lot of people may know is that I've been collecting phone cases for a very long time. Ever since my first ever phone, up until the one I use today. I have a ton of different cases. I just love adding that personal flair and a little bling. I've even collected cases when I was in Tokyo, and I have a ton. So check out my collection and let me know, what do you guys collect?
I used to collect wrestling DVDs before things like the Honor Club were around. But now I guess the closest thing I have to collection are coffee mugs. I sure do love coffee.
So as far as collecting stuff, the closest thing I would come to collecting anything would probably be my tattoos. I have my arm done, I've got some other stuff on my little wrist there, but my favorite is my most recent. It's my donut.
What do I collect? I don't really collect anything. If I was to say something, it'd probably be wrestling t-shirts that I've picked up along the way from different promotions that I've wrestled for.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here, Danhausen. Hello, Dave Anna, up yours. What does Danhausen collect? Well, Danhausen collects teeth, but of course, you already knew that. And money. Yes, also what else? Yes. Yeah, Marvel Legend action figures because they're very nice, very evil. Send them to Danhausen. Anyways, up there, Danhausen. Up yours, Dave Anna.
I'm a big collector of comic books and comic book memorabilia.
I've talked about my music and my video game collection before, so today I'm going to talk about the 3 comics I own. I only own 3, and they're all Todd McFarlane. So behind me here is issue 1 of Spawn, and that's in pretty good condition. The next one is I've got Todd McFarlane's first issue as an artist on Spider-Man, and then the next one I have got the issue where Todd McFarlane and Frank Miller collaborated, and it is the first time that Spawn and Batman crossed paths. Like I said, I've only got 3 comics, but I've made them count.
Cats. I have literally thousands of them, and each one has a unique story behind them. Like this one here, I found behind an old Blockbuster, and she loves Nicolas Cage. I won this cutie in a poker game at George Clooney's house in '89. I found this one at an EDM concert in the south of France. I got this one here when I accidentally spilled water on this one.
Well, I actually have a vast collection of gray hairs from the Twig and Giggleberry region. You know, I don't mind it in the beard, but if it's gray, down low in the throat, it's got to go.
Yo, now I'm not really a collector. However, I do acquire product. In the springtime, I'll get a load of mulch, get a load of fertilizer. Then I wait for the demand to go up, then I go supply that demand. Okay? That's hustling 101, baby. That's what I do. So right now, I guess you can say in the middle of February when it's snowy out and icy, right now, I guess you can say I'm collecting salt. See, I got these bags of salt for you. Got that Road Runner for you. $25 a bag. I'll give you 2 for $45. Holla at your boy.
I collect remotes. I've only got 2 of them at the moment, but as they say, Rome was not built in one day. On.
Oh, hey, I'm going through my short collection. Yeah, I collect shorts, but only really short ones.
I can see it now. Most of the bozos on our roster probably said they collected some sort of dolls and called them action figures from when I was younger. Or that jackass Danhausen collecting people's teeth. Then there's the Briscoe brothers. They've collected plenty of prison jumpsuits over their lifetime. Matt Taven, he collects women's clothing for his own personal wardrobe. Dak Draper, he collects a bunch of imaginary childhood awards. Dalton Castle, I'm sure, is collecting more cats than the weird lady down on the corner. Slex is collecting a bunch more bad businesses, and Mike Bennett, well, he gets to collect whatever Maria Bennett tells him to collect. Most importantly, though, Dragon Lee, he's about to collect an ass-whooping from the Mecca for the television championship. So if that means that me, the Mecca, Bryan Johnson, what I'm doing, I'm collecting W's in 21, 22, 23, 24, all Metcade long. So you better get used to it, bozos, because it's Mecca versus everybody.
I collect a lot of things. Bow ties, Buffy memorabilia, statement jackets, and probably most predominantly, burned bridges. It's now time to run down all of the stuff you need to check out. The weekly article X-Files delivers breaking news on a constant basis on ROHWrestling.com, and Kevin Eck also drops the ROH Strong podcast every Monday. The latest guest is Sledge. We saw Sledge and O'Shea Edwards debut last week on Week by Week in a hard-hitting and exclusive match that resulted in a draw at the end of the 10-minute time limit. You can expect a rematch very soon, but for now, go listen to Sledge talk about his journey and how he got exactly where he is today. Don't forget about Technique Tuesdays with Joe Hendry also. It's a high-quality analysis of each episode of ROH TV. Seriously, Joe does an amazing job breaking everything down, so Check it out, especially if you really want to get inside the mind of a wrestler. Of course, there's also Throwback Thursday, the Honor List, highlights, and so much more on our YouTube page. Plus, shophonor.com. That's right, www.shophonor.com is the brand new mobile-friendly ROH store that's turning ordinary online shopping into an immersive experience. Go check it out now and see all of the new t-shirts and merchandise available to you. And now, for some very big news, the ROH 19th anniversary will take place on pay-per-view on Friday, March 26th. All of the ROH championships will be on the line. Yes, I said every single one of them, and it will be a 4-hour celebration with the best wrestling on the planet. Mark your calendars now, and trust me, you will not want to miss it. Anyway, don't forget the #WatchROH Twitter watch party every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can follow me at Quinn McKay and Ring of Honor at Ring of Honor. Like and subscribe and hit that little bell to get instantly notified about all things ROH. I'm Quinn McKay, and I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
Taylor, talk. Remember, I'm El Toro Blanco Rouge. I am Mexican royalty. And I will continue to the champion for a long time. Te voy a desmadrar. Te voy a hacer lo mismo. O peor de lo que hice a Brodie. Y tu resultado va a ser el mismo. Humillación. Porque la facción ingobernable es el pasado, el presente y el futuro. I will make a ring of honor my empire. And remember, when you mess with the bull, you got the horns. No pasa nada. I beat you, perro.